Hey y'all, happy Thursday! Welcome to Rimworld again. I am excited. I didn't get to play Tuesday rather, and I gotta tell you, I have been jonesing for the tortilla conspiracy. Before we get started, I wanted to tell you I am loading a new mod today. It's called Grim Reality. Grim Reality kind of balances moods a little bit so that things like big things like your wife dying is a big emotional hit, and things like I had to eat and I wasn't at a table is not a big emotional hit. So it just kind of rights some weird wrongs in the mood system, and I'm kind of interested to see how it works out. Let's load Twitch. It's gonna tell me, hey, it's not the same mods. I'm gonna say that's cool, do it anyway. And we're on our way. So, I mean, it's been a while since I played. Let's pause here. There's a medical emergency. Well, let's handle that first. Because of severe illness. Jovan, you need... come... I mean, I guess maybe feed this guy? Well, what's wrong with him? Why do we have a medical emergency? He's fine. He's fine. I mean, he got his ass kicked, but he's fine. I mean, we'll is he hungry? Is that what it is? I don't know which of these is I am hungry. You know what? We'll bring him food anyway. Couldn't hurt. Jovan says, hey, here's some food. And now it's Miller time. So we actually have two prisoners. Nina, let's see. Nina, what's up with you? Is your health good? Your health is good. What about your abilities? All right. Mining is 10, and having a dedicated miner would be sweet. That would be pretty fantastic. I gotta tell you, I would not be averse to that. She's also super smart, can do the social. She kind of sucks at the rest of this stuff, but that's okay. I could just make her go out and mine. That would be all right. And then maybe back up for doing some research. All right, what about this other guy? This other dude. What do you bring to the table? Melee, so he's kind of a brawler. Artistic is 9, which is interesting. We don't have any art people. 0 medical. Okay. 8 social. Incapable of caring. Well, that's nice. His traits are really good, though. Iron-willed, bisexual, and optimist. I mean, that's a good guy to have around. Both of these guys are really kind of people I would like to have. So, let's check and see how difficult they're going to be to swing around to our way of thinking. Here we go, prisoner. His resistance is 10. That's nothing. That's nothing. What about Nina over here? Nina, what's your resistance? 15. It's a little bit more considerable. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we don't need to have this anymore. He's fine. He got the best medical care. I mean, if he dies now, then he dies. But honestly, if he dies now, it's his own damn fault. All of this is fine. If he dies now, it's just because he didn't want it. That's what I say. I got to thinking about this over the weekend, and I think I could do this better. The guest room, I mean. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna break down the this, and we're gonna make it a little bit more dormy, for want of a better term. Look at Fireman Tony cleaning. What a champ! So pleased with that. All right. You know what? Is any of this ready for harvest again? No. Okay, good. I really am looking forward to seeing how much cash we can make from that. I'm not getting as many cooks as I would like. I'm not getting enough cooks. Tappa is down here. Bless her heart. What about this one up here? Has anybody been working on that? Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. All right. It's fine. At some point, I really want to, you know, is this limestone? Yeah. I really want to double layer all of this with some other kind of stone. And I mean, maybe it'll be limestone. I don't know. Sure is a hell of a lot of it around here. I mean, maybe it's time for that. Maybe we bring the limestone in and we make this, you know, let's have 600 limestone blocks. All right. What else do we need right now? I'm kinda stuck. I feel like we're in a really, really good place. Something else we could think about doing is we could maybe squeeze for space in here and get another hospital bed and another monitor in there, so that we have a little bit more room. Okay, now I remember we were going to begin our Jurassic Parking of the Boomalopes. So Petronus is a female, Lucy is a female, Gamer Painter is a female, Exxon is the male. We have 3. Kind of tempted to have Exxon hit the road, but I want Petronus to grow up first. All right, what could we research here? I mean, honestly, we kind of have all the things we really need, I suppose. These really cool things we need to get like plans for. I mean, I suppose the thing to do would be like Starflight Basics. Maybe we could get started on that. Oh, I take that back. Actually, let's do this. Let's instead do Glitter World Autopsy. I've been watching Sips on a playthrough of Rimworld that he did some time ago. And aside from it being super entertaining, I've kind of learned what I think might be a few tricks that might make this a little easier. Okay, Young Jui is no longer incapable of walking. That's great. What about like this here? I forget what this was for. It was for a quest. Let's have a quick look, because I don't want to destroy it if that's going to be a problem. It's a historical quest. Was it this one? A tremendous construction? Let's see. You'll have to protect the monument for 35 days. Well, I mean, if it's that one, it's been 37 days, I think is what it said. Yeah, 37 days ago. So we could get rid of it. I don't think there's another one of these around here that... Oh, wait. Or was this it? This might be the one. In that case, let's see. We've got to leave it for another 15 days. So let's leave it for like maybe another week or so before we just blow it out. I mean, I kind of feel like we don't really need it, but okay. Chrissy, actually, why you did not deconstruct that also? All right, so I want to go floors and remove all of these floors. I mean, we're really going to just revamp this. Look, Chrissy's in there having a chat with him. Cool. Whisper is chopping away at those. That's excellent. Do we have all the... Ooh, what's this? Frag grenades. Somebody bring those in. We want frag grenades. In fact, I'm gonna bring in anything that isn't just absolute trash. Any of these guns that aren't, or weapons rather, that aren't just complete junk, I'm gonna go ahead and bring them in. And I'll just sell them. All right. I saw that. I remember something I wanted to look at. I think it's on Maine. Long blades. Okay, I have already researched that. In that case, then, why can I not create a bill for... There we go. Bill for a longsword. How about that? I want to, since one of the new guys is a melee guy, we're going to make him a longsword. I do not want it to be... There, steel is fine. Just steel. I don't want it to be made of plasteel. I swear. If it gets made of plasteel, I'm going to be disappointed. All right, how are we doing down here? Is Tappa like, look at her. She's just really cruising away with that. 75, I mean, we're almost out of that steel. We'll have to move it over. That is really gonna help. But I kind of want to get this plasteel one going. And I don't see a whole lot of people working on it. So with any luck, like one of the new people will really be the one who helps with that. Do I have some beer being made? I do. Okay, good. Okay, we got kibble going. That's good. We've got little sleeping spots set up. That's outstanding. Look at Chester. He's the best boy. He's the best boy. Did I give Sonia a gun? Like a good one? I sure did. Charge rifle. Heck yeah. What is this? Whose is this? Okay, so that's Chrissy's and that's Viddy's. All right, what are you guys doing right now that you had to walk away? Making longsword. Okay. I suppose that's all right. And now going to visit a grave. Interesting decision. Aurora. A beautiful aurora is lighting up the sky. The undulating colors will boost the mood of anyone outside to see them and make the night brighter. Cool. I've actually never seen that before, so that's kind of neat. Grab these berries. Maybe that too. Okay. Where's Chrissy? Oh, she's having a snooze. Chrissy is having a snooze. All right, this floor breaking up is not happening the way I would like it to. I think that's construction. What's Viddy's construction? Really bad. All right, so Ellie's is 4. She would be fine at that. But she has hauling and cleaning at 1. So let's for now make it a 2. What's her art? At 1? No, art goes away. And training, I think 2 is probably good for training. She could use it. In fact, I think I'm going to take everybody who has haul as a 1 and just make it a 2 for the time being. Let's see. I mean, maybe Sonia could have... what does she have as a 2? What was that? The aurora is ending. That's fine. I mean, it must be like one of my... Well, what do you call them? Like a little pet peeve is when people build like half of something. You know what? Has not happened yet, and I wanted this to happen. Structure, I think. Jail door? Jail door? Yeah. Steel jail door, if you would. Isn't steel... And there we go. Steel jail door right there. So anyway, yeah, I'm thinking that I'm going to build this a little bit... Uh-oh. Okay, Theodosia Sidones, an acolyte of the Empire of Troyne, wants to stay at Hamlet on the Brook for 16 days with 1 court ally. Let's keep the mood of the Imperials above 25%. The Imperials appreciate quality accommodation. This is the absolute wrong time for that. I mean, normally I would say mega screen TV, light machine gun, 72 plasteel, you bet. Come on down. But I mean, I'm right now just breaking down the hotel, so I don't think I can do it. I mean, maybe by 4 days we'll have it done, but I don't see that happening. Maybe if I put some other people on construction 1. Starsong has it, but she's also cooking. Chrissy's doing like everything, so what about you guys? Could you have it as 1? Fireman Tony could definitely have it as 1. So we'll make it a 1 for him, and that'll be good. I think that'll be good. This is mining it now, 2? That's not horrible. All right, sleep faster, everybody. How fast are these guys coming along to our way of thinking? 7.3, that's not bad. Nina, what about you? 13.1? It's getting there. It is saying we could release them in game plus 12 with these North Ateran people. But to be honest, I think that they hate us. So I kind of don't care. Let's have a quick look and see if we can see exactly. What's that? That's Cassiolians. Where are these other people? I mean, is it even worth trying? And we have a minus 80 with them right now. So kind of not excited about the idea of doing that. I feel like that's not all that necessary. I appreciate that Tappa went down here and is doing this mining. I mean, that's really great. But honestly, if she could have brought that back with her, that would have been pretty fantastic. I would have appreciated that. Something else I wanted to think about for this one. Let's see here. Security is putting in an autocannon turret. Yikes, 40 plasteel. Damn. All right, so maybe we just throw up a couple more, like one more mini turret on each of these. I have this just sneaking suspicion that it's not going to be long before we have a raid that's really going to be testing us. Strange that I put them on that side. That's okay. That actually makes a little bit more sense. So we have a couple more turrets being built, and I guess we'll build the big turrets a little later. I wonder if it's time to think about doing a little hunting. We don't have any predators in the area. We have some alpaca that we could go hunt, get a little meat, a little alpaca wool. I think that's good for now. There's Eudora, who's one of our boomalobes, who's now just, walking around. Eudora, here, I want this to be anyone. I don't want Eudora to be bound to anyone here. Do we have anyone who's bound? Like Chester, that's fine. That's exactly what I want for Chester. But everyone else, let's see, what was that? Fireman Tony failed while constructing a steel jail door. Tony, do better. Don't fail. There we go. That's better. Resistance is to 6.2. That's good. Still, I got no one working on the floors. We want to get rid of that tree. Maybe a couple of these around here too. I don't want there to be cover for anybody coming in. Like, I don't want them to be able to hide behind trees. I want this to be just a passageway of nothing but traps and bullets and death. Like, this tree needs to be gone. Look at that, already bringing an alpaca in. You love to see that. Unless you're a big alpaca enthusiast, then you probably don't love to see it. But Right now, when you can use the meat and the wool and all that stuff, you do. You love to see it. All right. Tony's building the, I mean, at least he's building the turret. That's an important thing. I want the turret to be there, so I can't complain. I kind of like that a little forest has grown up around where we have Tess's coffin, you know, and where we can put the others when it's time. Have we gotten any more of these turrets done? Okay. Oh, Ellie is doing some repairs there. Appreciate that, Ellie. Thanks. Oh boy, when pawns just like do something and then just drop this stuff, that makes me want to start drinking. What would you think about hauling this steel? All right, I mean, you mined it, you did a great job, but I'd like it if like you went and picked up the steel and then took it to where it was supposed to go. That'd be amazing. You know what? Let's take a look at, we haven't done this yet. Let's take a look at needs. Hungry -5, serious pain -2. What are you in serious pain about? Whole body. I wonder if this is this like a hangover? Hearing loss and bionic ear. I wonder if this is like she has a hangover. Alcohol tolerance small, because she does, you know, tilt back a beer every so often. Speaking of which, we're gonna get this beer. Fermented. Jovan, you know what I want you to do? Buddy, I want you to get the beer out. What about this one? Still 3.5 days. I saw some wort getting made there too. Sonia, what would you think about filling the fermenting barrel? Oh, look at that! New lovers! Chrissy tried to attract Starsong by lauding her culture. Starsong responded well and is now Chrissy's lover. How about that? Okay. Oh my god. Oh, Starsong and Icy Wiz are no... Well, I mean, to be honest, Icy Wiz has been gone a long time. So, I can understand that. Let's uninstall that, and we'll just put a regular bed in there. Furniture, regular bed. Well, that's kind of neat. Good for them. I'm happy for them. Plus, I mean, for Starsong, you know, being the consort of the Baroness, it's pretty sweet. Let me see what her needs are. I mean, she is everything is coming up roses for her. She's happy with all the stuff. I would like to have like a roof light. I wish there was I mean, I love these wall lights, but if I could have like a roof light, that would be great. You know, I wonder, could I wall light put one? I could. Here, let's put it there and there. All right, well, let's see what happens when someone builds it there. I just feel like that'll help illuminate that room some. It's got this dark spot that I don't care for. Have we... Oh, man. My hotel is never going to get started. I have this grand hotel idea, and these guys are like, eh. I mean, maybe I'm just going to have to say, look, Fireman Tony, what are you doing right now? Relaxing socially? I think not. What you are doing is removing floors. Removing a floor. I mean, some days. Okay, what about you, buddy? How are you doing? Are you coming around? 4.6. That's not bad. How about Nina? 10.5. She's still got a ways to go. Nina is fully healed. That's good. And she's just sort of wandering around, looking kind of, I don't know, grouchy, sort of. Probably thinking about ways to get out. I will tell you right now, that if you try a prison break, I will gun you down. That's my little warning to any prisoner, really. Anybody who tries a prison break will be shot. Look at that. Oh, that's... Tappa, will you haul? Oh, she's even going up there. Heck yeah. You preach on. Oh, that's so great. That's so good. Okay. I don't quite know what Starsong just did there. I was hoping that maybe she was going into, like, Starsong and Sonia are both cooking. Look at that. Oh, my 2-kitchen system is working. It's working. Okay, a group of travelers from Thane Unification are passing by. Awesome. Maybe they would like to trade. Wait a minute. Hold on here. I feel like maybe... Okay. 28 of 28. 9 of 12. What does this one say? Okay. So how many do we have now? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. All right, so that's it. Okay, yeah, we wanted to have 12 of those, so it's fine. Okay. Hey, that's great. I think she's making kibble, which is even better. Kibble for the animals. Ah, man. It's a good day. It's a good day to be from the colony. You know, while we're here, let's just tell them to mine all of this steel. I mean, we may as well get all of it that is naturally occurring. All of that and that. Maybe even, like, go just too deep and see. How's our hunting going? Looks like we got it. Well, you know what? There's a turkey there, and I'm a fan of turkey, so we're going to get that turkey also. Somebody is. Somebody's going to go get that turkey for me. I heard another... Sonia, I would like you to fill the barrel. Anytime the barrels are not full, I want someone filling them. Is this a longsword? Elephant tusk. Where'd we get that? Where'd that longsword go? I mean, we did just craft a longsword. Came out good, too. That's not excellent, but it's not horrible. What's the DPS on a longsword? 946, so it's significantly better than a Gladius. I like that we are starting to get more guns in here. I feel like it would be a good idea. Pardon me. Well, I mean, to be honest, we've got a chain shotgun, an incendiary launcher, 2 machine pistols, 2, although honestly, that machine pistol's getting sold, 2 bolt action rifles. Might not be a bad idea to put another bill in just to make like 2 more assault rifles. Those are pretty darn handy. And since we've got new people coming in, maybe we should make some new black vests, helmets, and pants. All right. Whoa, what is Starsong doing here? She's making an ebony small sculpture. What is her art ability? 8. Oh, well, that could come out really nice then. You know what? Look at that. They did exactly what I wanted while I was not looking. Although, to be fair, could we haul all of this, you know, to somewhere where it's going to be... Look at that. She took all of it. What a champ. What an absolute champ. All right, somebody please kill this thing. All right, I want that dead. Okay, so let's reinstall this over here by the over here by the wall. Let's reinstall this right here. They probably don't think much of the flooring. Listen, I promise it's gonna get better. We really are working on some things. Actually, oh my gosh. Let's cancel that. I want to actually reinstall that here. Actually, I take that back. I want to reinstall it there. Oh, Chester, what a good boy you are. Oh my gosh, he's the best boy. All right. I mean, what if we stuck this one? What if we reinstalled it right here? And then put some more beds over here. Biddy is no longer inspired. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I like that this one's name is Dora. That really makes me happy. Okay. This needs some cleaning. I mean, that's kind of what happens when you... Yeah, I have somebody on there. Who's that? Fireman Tony. Well, I mean, he's usually really good about the cleaning. How's this guy doing now? How close are we? How close? 2.9. Any minute now. Any day. 7-8. Still gonna be a little while. Like, what about... All right, he is fully healed. Wow, he was messed up. Let's get rid of this thing. I want to deconstruct it entirely. Yeah. And then I think the rest of them, I'm gonna have to wait until these guys leave. Is Chrissy up? No, she's not. I was thinking that maybe I could have Chrissy do see if anybody around here wanted to trade. I mean, they are not going to be pleased with their stay here. I'll tell you that right now. I like how this came out. They put the light on there. It really lightened up this area. Oh, Ellie is... Here we go. Ellie is talking to Yang Zhui. I have no idea. But she did say that she's having a conversation to think about making baseball caps. Resistance to 1.7. That's fantastic. Good job, Ellie. Good job. All right. Is Chrissy up? She is. Chrissy, let's talk to... I mean, let's see if these people want to trade at all. Maybe they have some interesting stuff. Okay, she's a steel mace, which is crap. Pila, also crap. Okay, does she have any money? She has 48. So maybe she would like a crappy machine pistol. I'll bet that she would. And then maybe she would like to buy like 4 beers. No, she doesn't have enough for 4. You know what? We'll give 3 and we'll... Yeah, that's fine. You know what? We'll cut you a break on the price because we like you guys so much. All right, where's Ellie? Is she heading up there to talk to him? Oh, she's gonna go feed him. That's cool. That's fine. 48 silver just lying there though. Tony, would you do me a favor and make sure that gets to where it's supposed to go? I like to make sure that my cash is where I want it to be. Are we working on mining? Tappa, are you doing some mining somewhere for me? There's only 30. Maybe we should reinstall this like right next to it where there's 300. We'll put it like right there. Hey, there she is. Ooh, Imperial Trader. That's outstanding. Well, no, we're not going to, attack them. That would be foolish. But an Imperial Trader, I mean, that could be pretty fantastic. Ellie's practicing her shooting. Gosh, I love that. Oh, that makes me so happy. She has a... I don't know if I want her to have an assault rifle. I mean, with a shooting skill of 2, maybe she should have like a little one-shot thing. All right, where's Chrissy? Let's talk to somebody else. What about Dora? She probably just has like a backpack and a map. What is this person doing? That is a prison. Okay, she has 104. A hand talon. Okay, that's like another little cyber weapon thing. I don't want that. All right. She doesn't really have anything that I want to buy, that's for sure. I really need components and advanced components badly. I mean, I could, I suppose, give her this poor steel knife for $3. I bet she'd like that. Not gonna give her this good steel long. Look at that, $45 for that? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Do I have anything else that's... I mean, these pigskin pants really aren't that great. 64%. Let's go ahead and move them on their way. Does she still have money? She totally does. We could... how about... See, would she like a beer or 2 or 3? How about a few beers? Here, we'll sell her a 6-pack. There we go. $87. That's pretty great. Starsong is making... Oh, we're going to have more beer. That's great. Biddy is watching TV. I'm pretty sure he won't do any hauling. Yeah, thanks a lot, pal. Appreciate it. You know what would be even better is if you went back over here and got back to work fabricating things. Okay, I understand that, like, this is where they're supposed to go, but I kind of wish they would just take them and fill the fermenting barrels. Like, I want beer to be happening at all times. Okay, where did she run off to? Is she making... Oh, she's making kibble. Fair enough. That's fair. Oh, Chester is such a good boy. Joban, why don't you take a break and fill a fermenting barrel? Get a little more beer going. How you love to see it. More beer. That's like more money. More beer is more money. And that's important. Dino told a joke about making neckties to Sonia, who is making a flak jacket, I think. How is this guy doing now? I mean, he's got to be almost there, right? Point 3, it's time. Recruit. And what about Nina here? I have a feeling she's not quite ready. 4-6, she's gonna need a few more days. She needs to simmer a while longer. I mean, now that I have 2 cooks, I could maybe, like, back down on simple meals to, like, let's say 22, and just keep, let's say, do until we have 6. There we go. Now that's going to mean we need to be doing a little more hunting, or getting our hunting going. There's Snow Hare 1. There's a bunch of squirrels. Boy. I mean, the mega sloths are really dangerous, though, and I don't want to mess with them. So I think that it's gonna be snow hare 1 and then all these squirrels, which probably not. I don't know. I've never eaten squirrel, to be honest, so I couldn't tell you. I'd like these visitors to leave. I mean, I'm glad that we're getting some cash in from them, but if they would leave, I could continue. Although, honestly, there's no reason I couldn't just start building my beds. It's going to be bed, thing, bed, and then another little thingy there. End table. That's what I mean. Game. What? What? All right, that's it. Whatever male one we have, he is gone. Exxon, you are out of here. Release to wild. I should also see about the new one. Gosh, I hope it's a female. It looks like it is. Boomalove Calf 1. There we go. All right, Boomalove Calf 1. As we have been naming them all after petroleum, we're going to name this one Shell. All right. I mean, we should have no problem with our chem fuel needs. Get rid of these trees that are growing there. There we go. Get rid of some more trees. Okay. Did you all hear that noise? That was weird. Oh boy, another building? A Doomsday rocket launcher? A single-use rocket launcher that fires a massive explosive projectile. Good against large groups of soft targets, starts fires. I don't think I need that. Honestly, I don't have the room for that right now. I could do the plus 22 Goodwill. That would be nice. But I just don't have the room to build it. I mean, I have to take this down. And then I have to keep it by 15. Or keep it for another 15. Yeah, I feel like we'll let that one sit, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. You know, and while I'm thinking about it, I think we can probably get rid of that one. Let me just double check here. Historical. Okay. Unless it was this one. Because that was just 8 days ago, or finished 8.5 days ago. So that one's got to stick around for a while. I think that it is. It's 12 by 7 in size, and this is about 12 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So this one has to stick around another week. Yeah, we're not going to build that one that just popped up. We just don't have the time or the space. And then I want to put like a nicer floor in there. So let's put what do we have the most blocks of? Oh, limestone. So we're going to make limestone, like fancy pants limestone tile in here. There we go. Okay, the trade caravan is leaving. That's fine. What do I have the second most of? I guess granite. So maybe I'll also set this for granite tile. There. Now we have a big ass construction project planned. Oh, gift from the Athenian. 11 medicine. That is an awfully nice gift. Thanks very much. They really enjoyed their stay. Really? I mean, really? It's kind of crappy in there, but that's really nice. We appreciate that. Chrissy, get this and haul that to someplace that it's supposed to go. Okay, so let's take a look here. Work left 8. What about this bed? This bed is normal. This bed is good. I want beds to be at least normal in here. If there's any bed that is not, that's good. And that's normal. Okay. Exxon has been returned to the wild. There he goes. Hit the road, Exxon. Have we, we've got a new flak vest in there. That's cool. I feel like we're going to be bringing these people in soon. She's 4.6. He was really low last we looked. 0.3. I mean, this could be it. All right, Ellie, bring it home. I think that this guy might become... this might be Lucio right here. What's his bio? You know what? That just might be Lucio. Asked young Julie about his kindness. Oh, resistance to 0.0. It's gonna happen tomorrow. Oh! Resistance has been broken. Recruitment attempts will begin. Awesome. That's great news. Okay, so I want this bed to be for guests. And I want this bed to be for guests. Is this guy's name Hamner? Oh, Hammer. Okay. All right, that's fine. That is my last name, so I thought that would be really cool, but no such luck. You know what? Let's put granite here and here also. Oh, all right. Fair enough. Construction botched twice. Fireman Tony, I mean, what is your construction, buddy? It can't be that bad. I mean, it's 7.64. This is not rocket science. Is she going out hunting? Oh, hunting squirrels. Yeah. Okay, Tappa is mining. That's awesome. I love to see that. Is anybody doing this one? No. And no one is hauling either. Lucy's given birth. What? Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. How did that happen? Oh my gosh. All right. What are you? Are you a male? You're gone. Released to wild immediately. We need no more boys around here, that's for sure. I'm Jurassic Parking all my boomalopes now. Viddy won't haul. I think that Ellie will, but she's busy. She's hunting. Whisper, what about your harvesting? That's good. Tappa's drilling. Tony is building stuff. She's doing that. He's researching. Look, I'm sorry, but would you be willing to come and just haul all this chem fuel to where it's supposed to go? I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Look at all that chem fuel. We have a ton of chem fuel. Ooh, new recruit. All right. Jump to location. Oh, man. How about that? This is going to be his, but we're going to change his name and such first. All right. Your new name is Lucio. Okay. Look at his melee is 10. That's fantastic. Let's get his little work schedule going on here. Schedule. Okay, Lucio, you can recreation here and here. This is all work. This is all work. And the rest of the time, that's that. This will be set owner Lucio. Yeah, you get your own bed and everything. Fancy, huh? What else did we need to do? Oh, that's right. Lucio, okay, firefight. Everybody's on one. Everybody's on one for patient. You won't do that, so that's easy. 1 for bed rest, 2 for basic. It's an 8. I mean, that's not bad. We can stick him on 2. Entertain, we could put that on 2 also. Cooking, 3, I don't think so. No hunting, no construction. Goodness, is 0. Growing, 3 is fine. Plant cut, 3 is fine, I guess. Maybe this could be a 3, and that could be a 3. Training, yes, that's going to be a 2. Art is going to be a 2 also. I'm tempted to make art a 1, but I want him to be. Let's do 2s for that. He has no 1s. I feel like I should find something that he could have as a 1. At least one thing that could be a priority there. I mean, it could be art. How strange would that be? What's his mining? I mean, could he mine? We'll make mining a 2. That way he could be doing that. Smithing and tailoring and crafting. Have that as a 3 also. So we'll have plant cut as a 2. And, did I put mining as a 2? No, I didn't. That's because his mining is a 1. All right, never mind. Plant cut can be a 2, though. Harvesting plants is something that we kind of always need doing. And hauling and cleaning, we'll put as 2s also. I mean, maybe he'll be like another Fireman Tony and we'll make it a 1. That way he will always help with the cleaning. But let's get him some clothes while we're thinking about it. Lucio, what are you wearing right now? Kind of crap. Well, listen, buddy. I would like you to put on these pants. And then, do we have any t-shirts or anything? I mean, then you stick with what you've got. So after that, like, maybe you get, the flak and, oh wait, let's have him do that. Because I think I might have, where is he? Here we go. Wearing cloth pants. Excellent. I think I'm going to have him stick with that, okay, hold on. Re-equipping a machine pistol? I didn't think you were much of a shot, buddy. I'd actually like you to maybe wear that, and then wear that. Then put on, you can put on that duster. And then grab yourself a cowboy hat. And then an S word. All right, yes, you can get yourself a pistol if you want. And then he's gonna go clean. God bless him. Look at all these dead squirrels. Oh, there's Snow Hare 1. Okay. Starsong looks like she's making those fancy pants meals now. Well, she's got 4 of them made, although those are going to be the ones people are going to eat right away. So maybe I should just say, like, let's just keep 4 of them. And, you know, they'll get eaten when they get eaten here. We don't need to keep that many. That can be like a special thing. You know, people might find them in there and then they might not. And if they don't, at least they get food to eat. But it doesn't keep her, like, you know, working for, you know, making food all the time. We need more meat. For sure. So, let's get this. God, I mean, look how many boomalopes there are. Heaven's sake. I mean, I guess we get all these rats too. Kind of like to see more like normal animals here. What? Colonist needs treatment. Oh, that's because of her asthma. Poor thing. All right. Ellie, I would like you. Where's the hospital at? It's up here somewhere. Ellie, go rest until healed. And then maybe Jovan can come and tend to her. Make sure she's better. All right, which quest is it that's expiring? This one right here? Yeah, we can't do that one. So we aren't gonna worry about it. All right, the walkway came out real nice. I am really pleased with that. I just realized that when Nina joins, I don't have a room set up for her. So let's get that done like super fast here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Wooden door. Floors. And then we want a bed. And a little end table. And a wall light. Must be placed over. Oh, I've got to have the wall built first. Okay, fair enough. At the very least, we can put the little pot in there, right? There we go. Plant pot. All right. Somebody practicing, or is that... Nope, someone hunting. All right, how are we doing here? We have a ton of steel. I really appreciate that, but we need to, like, get some of that hauled in. Ellie, will you haul? Bring steel in. Prisoner Nina's resistance has been broken by Chrissy. It might happen today. 2 in 1 episode. That has not happened for ages. Well, okay, so I made Sonia, who is one of my daughter's friends and one of the people who often carries me in Genshin Impact. She joined, so it's only fair if I make Nina be her sister Reina. And I'm not exactly sure how to spell Reina's name, so I'm gonna do my best. Why does this guy have no clothes on? I mean, he's a guest. I guess he can wear what he wants. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Let's see. Lucio, you need to be wearing summer. You also need to be happy time drugs. All right. Something else I thought of. Let's reinstall right there. And then we'll put the thing there. So reinstall that, right? Can't reinstall it until we move. Okay. Look at Chester bringing food in like a champ. I mean, we've got a lot of beer in there now. We really should be selling more beer. There's a lot there. I love that. And I hear someone mining. Look at all of that. What is this? Uranium ore? Ah! Yes, please. I'll have some of that. Get all of it. Get all the uranium. That's fantastic news. That is great. How much kibble are we keeping made? 150? You know what? Maybe we should, since we have another one there, we should make it more like 160. Hell, Starsong is, well, she was doing a little butchering. You know what? What would you, I know you're like gonna be cooking something, but instead, maybe butcher some things. She's making kibble. All right, fair enough. I really like how this tile looks. I think that's really gonna look nice in there. Okay, I wish we didn't have guests right now because I would like to kind of chop and change that room up just a little bit. Oh, good, they did get that made. Wow. And when they like get their mind to it, they build stuff fast. Where are my lights? Under furniture? Yeah, there we go. Wall light. And then I guess we're gonna have to run a little more power down there. I guess I'll just go all the way. Ellie's plans just went to 1. I guess she doesn't do that very often. Now who? Oh, the Boa Coralbo people. All right. I mean, is it... They all have masks on. I guess they're not vaccinated. Not enough guest beds. Listen. You know what? That's just how it is right now. Our hotel is currently doing some renovation. I should probably take the cost out of all of the beds. Like the price is 10 on these. I should make it 0. At least until we finish. Because I feel like it's not fair to charge people while while it's not as nice as it should be. Although honestly, for these people, everything is fine. Although these are like the cheap rooms, so. All right, what else do we got here? Where did we get this elephant tusk? What is this? Chrissy, what are you doing? You're asleep. All right. Starsong is really doing... I mean, I have to admit, I think that she's doing that because I told her to. So as soon as she finishes this, let's just say, here, you know what? It's Miller time for you. You can eat and then call it a day. Although, well, I'd like you to do one thing, is just get that into the freezer. All right. All right, let's speed up time here. This light right here, that's kind of not where I want it. It's lighting up the rest of the... There. I wanted it to be inside. It's facing outside. I wonder if they might like having this lit up. Maybe I could put like a standing light out here. Or maybe that would just be a waste of resources. What are we making here? Oh, light leather parka. Okay. Guests can't claim bed. Well, listen. That bed isn't for guests. Okay? That's a resident. Glitter World Autopsy. Fantastic. And then we'll do Animal Autopsy. All right. Is this dude he's just walking around naked. He has no clothes on. Yeah, he has pants. Thank heavens. And a wooden club. I mean, maybe we should... Ellie, what are you up to right now? Relaxing socially? Maybe we should have a conversation with this guy. Maybe he might like to buy a shirt. We're not buying a joy wire from him, that's for sure. We're not buying his crappy pemmican, but do we have any like crappy shirts that we could sell him? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I guess not. I guess we don't have much that we could sell him. And maybe he'd like a beer though. Would you like to have maybe a 6-pack of beer? I'll bet that you would. Ellie, would you grab that and haul that away? Okay, there we go. You know what? I mean, I don't want to tempt fate. This has been a rather calm and not very frightening episode. We haven't had any bad guys. I feel like we should do another mortar here. That's what I want. I want another mortar. And I think we'll put another what is that floor that we're putting there? I want to say it's the granite flagstone. There. Just to kind of even it up a little. And with a third, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to keep 6 reinforced barrels, and whoop, that's more than we need. I was just going to say 50 high explosive shells. Chrissy is no longer inspired. That's fine. Maybe, what about also, like, just doing a wall there, just a wooden wall to keep all of these sort of well protected. All I want is people who are using these to be able to run in, grab shells, run back. That's their main objective. They're leaving. Their score was okay. That's fine. Oh, they left a gift. 47 uranium. It's an interesting but much appreciated gift. All right, Nina hasn't joined yet. What's he doing? He's cleaning? Will he haul? Yes, he will. What a champ. Thanks very much, Lucia. You know, Lucia, while you're here, could you see about, like, merging all of the steel together? Well, all right, I guess not. But that's okay. Chester, what are you doing? What are you doing in there, buddy? All right, is anybody else on construction right now? Failed while constructing that. That's not great. I mean, Starsong is, but she's also cooking. which she has to do pretty much all the time. What is Sonia? I mean, Sonia's such a good shot. I hate to have her doing that, but I mean, could we stick someone else on cooking at least? Chrissy's already doing enough. Whispers is not very good. And Lucio's is not. Is anybody at a 4? Like, and maybe I could put Jovan and make 2, give him a 2 on cooking. Although if he's researching all the time, which he kind of is. We honestly don't have as much meat as I would like. I would like to have more. How are we doing in this? This is 1.2 days left, 2.2 and 1.4. Well, I mean, this is going to take a while, but it's going to come together. It's going to be nice in there. Which quest is this? Yeah, we're not building that. That's gone. There we go. I like that. But anyway, so my idea for the hospital is to like maximize the space in here and then put a couple of shelves where I can put medicine and like, you know, like prosthetic parts or bionic parts or something that don't need to be kept at a temperature. What's the temperature in there anyway? 71. Ah, perfect. So good. Chrissy, what are you doing right now? You're doing that. You know what? Instead, I'd like you to finish this up. We really need to get like components and stuff. I don't like that components are not happening as quickly as I want. Like, I have a thing due until we have 20 and we have 1. Make components. I think you need an 8 crafting to make them, which is one problem. I think I have 2 people who have an 8 crafting, so. We're gonna have Nina by tomorrow. New visitors from the Empire of Troyne. Oh, these guys they're very fancy. They probably have super great guns too. And I doubt they're going to really like the fact that our hotel is in a transitional state, nor that there's people already there. Well, what are you gonna do? Sorry. Oh, a shuttle crash. All right, let's see what this one's all about. Okay, a shuttle of the Empire of Troyne has taken damage and is seeking a place to land. Its commander, Lopos, wants to land at Hamlin on the Brook. Tribespeople from the Covenant of Biabre will attack the crashed shuttle site in an attempt to kill its occupants. You must defend them. The shuttle contains Lopos, another civilian, and 1 cataphract. The commander and civilian must be rescued. The cataphract may be sacrificed. Okay. I feel like that's very doable. The goodwill would be nice. I'd like to keep them as an ally, and if we could, I mean, keeping that above, like if it falls below 0, they'll kind of become neutral again, if I understand right. So that might not be bad. We could go with the 6 honor, but that is probably going to, I have a feeling that will get us up into the count zone. I'm not sure what Chrissy's honor is right now, to be honest. But I have a feeling that would start getting us close. What is your honor? Is that in here somewhere? Okay, needs, log. All right, so honor isn't listed there, I don't think. Oh, here we go. Next title, Countess, costs 20. So she needs 14 more. So we could do it. We could get away with that. Because it's an easy quest. It's so easy. We'll probably have one fight. The shield pack, the power claw, and the uranium, that's nothing that we really need. But we'll take it for the honor for Chrissy. All right. We are about to get a little action. Okay. We need shooters. Jovan, come on out here. Chrissy, with your badass charged rifle. Fireman Tony, you can stay there. Tappa, you come on out. Whisper's such a good shot. I should get her a different gun, though. Viddy has that heavy submachine gun. We'll bring him out. I'm really kind of excited. It's only 2. You better not. To have Sonia out shooting, because she is a heck of a shot. All right, and Lucio, you stay there. Okay, so everybody who is going to be guarding it, let's just get on out here. We've just got to cover them for another 6 hours. And I know the bad guys are going to show up before then. Guest has nothing to eat. Honestly. Which one of you doesn't? 3 of you. One of you is a dame? And you don't have any food? All right, we'll sort that once you get done. But look at this guy's armor. This guy's a badass. He's got the cataphract armor and a charged rifle. That guy is fierce. I would love to have that armor. All I need is one more little training thing, and I could start building it. And I could have a bunch of, stormtrooper-looking dudes. 4 hours? Are these guys gonna make a play or no? There we go. Let's see. They will attack the Imperials. Are they gonna, do it immediately, or? Yep, they are. Okay, so I need to get my guys up here. I have a feeling Whisper could probably hit them from where she is, but nicely done, everyone. Very well done. I don't think they're going to send another one. Oh, we have... How are you? Shooting 4, construction 4. What's your crafting? 1? Yeah, I'm sorry. You, I could see maybe capturing you and selling you into slavery. You kind of crap. Do we have anybody around here who could use some practice shooting? And Viddy could. Come over here. And then just fire at that dude. Come on, hit your shots, Viddy. There we go. Nicely done. Okay, we will allow that, allow that, allow that. Heck, we're allowing everything. Even that awful bow. Okay. Pretty sure that I guess, maybe I should have I just thought about this. Do I have them assigned to where they can go wherever? Restrictions, where is that? Manage areas, they're unrestricted. Okay, good. One hour. It's gonna happen. There we go. Okay, I think that they'll get in and take off. Awesome. Quest complete. All right, well, who do we have that's not doing anything? He's just researching. Come out here. This part's fun. Who's Viddy? He could do it too if he's... Oh, he's making a reinforced barrel. Fair enough. Now... Nope. Just stay there. Can I just tell him to fire at this thing? Who? Chrissy. Where is she? All right, Chrissy, go to bed. Is she like... Chrissy? Can I just tell her to go to bed? Is it because that wanker is in there? All right. How can I shoot at this thing? Oh, I can just deconstruct it. That's all I have to do. I don't have to... Oh, there, she's hauling that by herself. Ah, bless her. That's great. I thought I was gonna have to like gun it down. And I mean, as much as I hate to say it, we need to get all of these guys hauled in too. So, Lucia, what are you doing? Cleaning stuff? How would you like to come haul stuff? He's all grouchy because he saw corpses. Look, pal. Now, actually, that is interesting. Let's take a look at something. I told you we got that new mod. All right, observed corpse, -4. That's so much more reasonable. Like, you know, for a few hours, it'll linger like, oh gosh, I saw this corpse. It's not going to be something that's going to affect him for days. Is Ellie? Yep, she is. Bless her heart. That's fantastic. That's great news. Lucio is, now he's back to cleaning. What would you think about hauling some dead dudes in? And then we'll burn them at the little, yeah, there we go, right there. That'll be fun. All right. Did we bring all their crappy, we did. We brought all their crappy weapons in. Kappa has gotten food poisoning from simple meal. Cause incompetent cook. That's not the best. Somebody's not an incompetent cook, is she? What's her cooking? 4? Okay, so she's not a great cook, but not a horrible cook. I think I'm gonna need another barrel. Build a copy. I mean, will it fit right there? With all the wart that we have here, I have a feeling we're gonna need a new barrel. What is Viddy doing? He's asleep. All right. Poor Tappa is sick. Food poisoning. That's no fun. Minor break risk. Well, not anymore, I guess. She's getting some sleep, and she's okay now. Did Chrissy sleep at all? No. For heaven's sake, why are you not doing that? Finally! Finally, she's going to bed. Not enough guest beds. Guests can't claim... Well, you know what? Tough. I'm wondering if I could maybe lay this one out a little better so that I could have 3 beds in it. I'll bet I could. If I put a bed here and then another... what do you call it? Another end table? I'll bet I could. We need a lot more meat. All right. What do we got? And maybe those horses are going to have to go. I hate to have to do that, but that raccoon is going to have to go, and all of those guinea pigs are going. And maybe we're going to have to take out some of those mega sloths. I really don't want to, but maybe we're going to have to. They are leaving. Oh, they left us a gift. What is it? A chain shotgun. That's not a bad gift. That's not a bad gift at all. Well, thanks so much, guys. Is anybody around who could maybe go... He's resting? Well, if you got time to rest, you got time to take a chain shotgun to the weapons locker. And then you could eat in there too if you want. Why not? We got parkas. We have like 4 parkas. We probably should do some shirts too. Let's do 2 button-down shirts also. In fact, let's put them above the parkas. We can, I think, get rid of that for now. There's a horsey. Who's got a minor break risk? Tabo, what's up? What's wrong? I mean, I know that she was sick. Yeah, and now well, at least she's hungry. That's probably good. If she's hungry now. Although she just booted all over the floor there. That's gross. That's kind of gross. Yeah, I can understand why she would be unhappy. Okay, research finished, animal autopsy. So we've got all the autopsy ones. I guess we could do remote doors? We could. What's Psychoid Brewing do? Let's just make Psychite tea. Make pemmican, Psychite refining. That'd be another way to make money. I don't really think I need to. Maybe colored lights would be fun. Why not? We'll do colored lights. At least that'll give us something to do. I see a lot of some guinea pigs showing up in there. Do we have... All right, we almost have these floors done. And then we can chop and change everything. Royal Tribute Collector. And we don't have any... I wish I would have captured that guy now that I think about it. I could give Nina as a spy. Or as a slave. I mean, she's almost ready. What does she have? Let's think about it. Does she bring anything really great to the table? I mean, it'd be another really good miner. She won't ever haul or clean. And you know how much those people piss me off. It is another night owl, which is kind of neat. She can't fight. She can't build. I'm kind of a mind to sort of send her away with the tribute collector. Let's stop attempting to recruit her. No interaction. Where's the dude? Is that a bear? Okay. Well, we're gonna have to handle that bear in a minute. Where's the tribute dude? The tribute bro. Jump to location. Oh, okay, he's over here. Ooh, all right. Architect. Orders. Harvest. All of these. All right, and Chrissy, who is hunting right now, I want you to come trade with the tribute collector. Well, there you go. She's on the way. Waiting 39. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Not a huge fan of slavery, but I mean, it looks like, you know, if there's a time for it, now's as good a time as any. Hey, waiting. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Maybe the moisture pump. I could see that maybe being useful in the future. We'll do that. Got plenty of steel down there, which I like. I know he's cleaning, but all the steel, bro. I could really use that. Am I playing the Twitch mod? No, I'm not. In fact, I didn't even know about the Twitch mod until a couple nights ago. So I'm not playing it now. My next playthrough, I'm definitely going to. I think that could be really fun. Oh boy. Okay, well, hold on here. Let's get everybody home. What do we have here? Man-hunting Labrador retrievers. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See any more there? I don't. Okay. They're gonna come through a really dangerous little area. Tampa, why are you doing that? I told you, you should be going to the little safe zone. It's because I'll bet that's included as part of that. Oh, I'll bet that it is. Yep, it is. It totally is. All right. Go there. Lucio, too. You go there. Uh-oh. Run, Lucio, run! If he can get to the traps, I think he'll be okay. A Pokemon playthrough. Huh. I've never seen the Pokemon mod before. I'll have to check it out. Okay, Lucio, let him have it. Look at that. Some of the people who like are there visiting came and helped. That's nice. Okay. You are no longer drafted. How bad off are you? No immediate danger. That is great news. That came out pretty darn well. Tappa, would you do me a favor? And, no, we don't want... You know what? I think you're gonna have to... Did he die? Fire at Labrador Retriever. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, rebuild traps. I can link you the vid. Yeah, you know what? That would be cool. See here. No, I don't want to get too many more animals here. I've already got kind of a lot. I thought about it. But I don't think I want to tame any of those. Like I'm thinking that I might try taming if like any wargs show up or cougars. I might. That might be kind of cool, but I don't think I'm going to quite yet with those. Oh, I am not sure it will let you post the link. I tried to kind of make some adjustments with Nightbot there so it would do that. Yeah, I have a feeling it is blocking those links, I'm afraid. Oh, did it? Okay. They aren't showing up for me. I tell you what, could you send those to me in a message in Twitch? I'll look them up. That's so weird. On mine, they show up just as 3 asterisks. That is bizarre. I wonder if it's something I have in my settings. Lucio, okay, he's being healed. That's fine. Shooting a few bullets. What would you think about... hauling these Labradors. I mean, it's kind of gross to be... Waiting, thank you so much for the bids. I appreciate that. That's real nice. I think you can, like click on my name up there, or my little icon. I think one of the options that drops down is to send a message. Let me wrap up my stream here. I'm almost done, and we'll talk about it. That's the, okay, female Imperial Trader. We already talked to her. In fact, yeah, I think we are about done. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for the evening. I'll be back doing more Rimworld Tuesday night. That'll be at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 on the East Coast for a few more hours of Rimworld. And then Saturday, I am not quite sure what I'll be playing Saturday afternoon. Might be doing a little New World with the rest of my, with some of my friends. Or I may be back here doing Rimworld. Keep an eye on my Twitter feed. That is Spirit Color, and I'll make sure and announce what's going on there. That is all for now, though. I am going to go and have dinner. I'm like running out of juice, and I know that I need some food. But if you stop by today, if you're watching on demand or on the YouTube channel, really appreciate it. I hope you come hang out with us live sometime. That's going to do it. Enjoy your Friday, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see y'all next time. So long.